Good evening.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome back to Sunday Chats.
Oh man, it was
Hold on.
like
We are live, FYI.
woohoo! Hi everybody. Yeah, no, I just finally got into the house. We've been out and I literally just got into the house and
I see you still
it's
have your
been one of
bag
those.
on.
Yeah. Well, come on, focus. Camera, focus on my face. Yay! Okay, still focusing. Yay! Hi everybody. So yeah, this is my bag of the
Oh,
day. Oh what?
excellent.
Uh,
Good, Jeanette. She got some antibiotics. Hi, Keith. I'm sorry, I
Keith!
interrupted your bag of the day. How rude. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jennifer.
I was actually not home. We're planning our trip. We're planning our trip to Florida, and we had to do some last minute
Hey, Ronnie.
change-a-roonies. So we're not going to be seeing you until on the backside of the trip, Julie.
Yes,
We
after
moved
the cruise.
after the cruise. So like the 20, I'll text you later. But anyway, it's gonna be we changed something. Hey, Higginbotham. Hey, Ronnie. Yeah, so we were doing some last minute hotel reservations and stuff and figuring out because we changed it from the first place we were staying, blah blah blah. As all things change in life, so we just moved on. But I'm emptying out the because I would be very inclined to keep using this bag because I love it that much, but I need to
It's
change
cute.
out of it because not this week, but the week after, I'll be in one bag for a whole solid 2 weeks. I cannot tell you the last time I used any one bag for 2 weeks. I'm like, that's a long time. No cruise vlogs. I don't know because the problem is I only have cell service in Mexico, and
Right.
we're not going to Mexico, so I don't think I have any cell service at all. Um,
Well,
and
that
my
doesn't
friend
mean that you can't record them and then upload them later.
I could probably do that. That's doable.
Hi,
Yeah.
Aaron and Brian, whoever I didn't say hi to here. Hi, Ronnie, Jen,
Huh.
Apple
Keith,
Blonde,
I am driving from
Aaron.
Texas to southern Florida. It's like a 2 or 3 day drive.
So it's part of your vacation, actually.
Yeah, it's literally part of the vacation. Totally. Um, yeah. We leave out of the Port Galveston, but we not this trip we're not. My friend wanted to try a different boat, so she wanted us to go on the Dream. So we're leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. And we were originally going to fly,
Umbrella,
but
right?
we're looking at pricing for tickets. It was, and we this has been in our we've been planning this since last January, guys. This is like not a fly by night. So it's like since like and we prices off and on for months, and the prices have just been like, nah, it's still cheaper to fly. I mean, to drive for the three of us, even with hotels. That's crazy. But that's the reality. Yeah. So this is going to be put to the side. I'm going to move into this one because,
I
yeah,
used to I used to live in Oklahoma and drive down through Texas and across on I-10 to come home. It's quite a trip.
oh, it's a long trip. It's not for the faint of heart. That is the truth. It's definitely a long trip.
Well, Ronnie, behind me is the first step, which I'm going to do right after this live, is start pulling the color back out of it. Because you can see that's not baldness, that's all white hair. So that needs to be done. Did you see any of the cherries leak today?
No, I didn't. I wanted to though, but I didn't get time to watch it because I was at my friend's place, and this is my bag for tomorrow.
What's that?
What did you? This is the trapeze by Celine. This is a loner. So this is a loner from Craig. I'm going to use it for a while, and then when I go back and see him again, we'll switch out with a different one.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's
I'm gonna
totally
try
too
to
small for
take
him.
Yeah, it is.
I
I'm
still
gonna
can't.
try
I
to
still can't
take
believe he ever bought it.
I'm gonna try to take as much color out as possible because as you can see, my roots are getting pretty white. I love the little boo-boo.
So we put this to the side. Oh, yeah. So nothing really new on the since yesterday. Did I go live yesterday? Yeah, I did a
Sunday.
members
You
live
did.
yesterday.
You did.
Yeah. So, but
But
since
today is hot tea day. National Hot Tea
oh,
Day.
that's
But
awesome.
we don't have any hot
Um,
tea, I don't think.
yeah, I do. I have a lot of tea, but I'm actually drinking a diet Coke because I am taking medication and I hate taking the horse pills I have to take with non-carbonated beverage because they're so ginormous. And like this is every day, 4 of these. So my life until
Do
I
I
kill my liver,
do I
whichever
want to
comes
be
first.
white-haired, Jeanette? Sure, but I'll be platinum.
You go blonde?
Yeah, I gotta pull the color out because when I go blonde, I don't have to keep dyeing it. It'll just blend in eventually and turn white.
Oh, the Celine at Jennifer is actually wool and leather. So the gray part is a wool and it's beautiful. It's perfect for the fall. I still can't believe Craig bought this. But he the other Celine that he actually gave me is about the same size as that because I can see why he likes them, but then they just don't of course, I don't think he always carried as much stuff as he carries now. Now he carries like everything in the kitchen sink. So
Yeah,
I think, every time in your lifetime, your needs change. So I kind of think that before he could carry less, now he carries like everything in the world. Yeah, it's wool. It's really nice. It's called a Celine trapeze, and you can get them on eBay. I saw them anywhere between $200 and $800, depending on condition, obviously. So I was looking because I think it's a really cool bag. Um, but it's also it's also why I'm borrowing it to try out new different things.
right. And it's nice that you can borrow because it's better than
Mhm.
paying for something.
Well, some people can't. Okay, so I've always been I loan my bags out to my friend, and she would try them out, and then I would borrow her jewelry, and every couple weeks we'd swap back or whatever, or every other month or something. But the problem is a lot of, and I asked my bag friends if they would want to do this, and my postage was not as expensive as it is now, but
Right.
the problem is a lot of real bag people, they have a hard time letting go of their babies if they might get dinged. That's what happens in life. If you use a bag, it's good. You have to be comfortable with somebody using your bag, and it might get a new beauty mark on it, right?
Right.
Now, we're
Hmm.
not talking about flat out abuse of the bag. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about any use. So what I found is most people are not huge on sharing and trading just to try out a bag, but Craig and we are totally on the same wave when it comes to bags. They're
Right.
bags, and my friendship will not end. He will not disown me as a friend if I damage a bag
I
for him.
wouldn't
He's
over a
like, it's
bag
okay.
either, just normal wear and tear stuff.
Yeah.
Now, if you leave it somewhere, that's
Yeah,
different.
that's different. Yeah, then you pay for it. It's like
Yeah.
if you take it and abuse it,
Mm.
that's one thing. If you keep it, that's another thing. If you like, yeah, so you have to be. In other words, your best friends get to do this with you, not just your fair weather friends. In other words, so I do this with my one friend. I have the bag collection. She has a jewelry collection, and I can tell you one thing: the bag she's borrowing costs less than the jewelry I'm borrowing.
Right.
So there's
Okay.
some true love there. You know,
Do you have
so
anything to unbox today? Or did you already
I
unbox
do not.
everything?
I have
Well,
nothing. Such
congratulations.
shocking. Well, it's Sunday. Nothing's in the mail, right? And then I didn't go anywhere. We just went
Oh
to
my
my
God.
friend's house.
I didn't take this out of the package. I got this yesterday. Remember when I said that JetPen sent me something, and then um, why are kebabs popular? Well, a lot of people like kebabs. I think she means Labubu.
Yeah. They're cute. Labubus are cute. Also, it's an Asian brand. So the thing with Labubus is they got Asia knows how to do a trend. Like Americans think they know, we don't know. Asia, they go all in. It's an Asian brand with a lot of different fandoms, and they're just cute and they're priced affordably. And because it's just a fun thing. Yeah, they're cute and they're hard to get here, and even there now. And what happened was some big socialites, influencers put the Labubus in like Chanel and Louis clothing and then hung them on their $40,000 Birkins. What? Okay, let me see if I can read that.
Well, it's a little cartoon from JetPens, but if they were trying to spell my name, that's not it.
Huh?
It's close though.
Jolie. Oh, they're cute
Put
and
it
they're
in my
hard to get.
planner
Yeah, I
anyway.
want cherries. Oh, the cherries. Okay, so I haven't seen the leak, y'all. How is it? Okay, what's your opinion? Have you seen them? Have you
And
seen the
they're the
leak?
same as they were before so far.
Oh, no
Um,
update.
I saw Jesse Styles had one on it.
Mm-hmm.
I want cherries. Do 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 do.
Well, cherries
I want
cherries.
cherries. I think that's how she's meeting for that to be read.
They're
Okay. Hey,
popular
Winnie.
with Coach. They're popular with cherries. Have been popular as a fruit. I love cherries. Absolutely love cherries. As a flavor ad, I don't think anything labeled cherry flavored actually tastes like a cherry.
Nothing any of you will be interested in, I'm sure.
Is it Pence?
Uh,
I just threw some face serum on my face. I love pens. You're talking to people who love pens. You're talking to the age group of people who, first of all, we know how to read and write cursive, and we enjoy writing things by hand still. Cherry
Okay.
flavored cough syrup. Like the biggest lie ever on the planet. Cherry
Gross.
flavored cough syrup. Yes. It's like lies, all lies.
Got
What
some
is that?
Robert Oster. I have not tried Robert Oster.
Mm-hmm.
These are just
Do you follow?
refills. That's
Do
no
you
fun.
follow it? She Sim,
I don't
Julie.
know. No, I don't know who that is.
I'll have to link him to you. He does a lot of penmanship things, and he's always showing cool inks. He also showed a lot of Portland leather goods and totes. He loves totes, but he does a lot of beautiful penmanship stuff. Yeah. I do love cherry cough syrup. You're wrong. It's not cherry flavored. It's awful. It's awful. I can tolerate the grape, which also does not taste like grape.
This is just a Twisby. Oh, they've taped it.
Yeah.
The trickery.
The trickery.
I follow quite a few people who do pens. So, but if you have somebody interesting, I'm gonna rip through that.
Katie, the Murakami thing, I honestly think that if they're not going to restock, which I've heard rumors that they're not restocking,
it's the white one,
and they're building a scarcity model. Fountain pen.
It's just a white one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would love. I have serious FOMO. Y'all know this. For a collection I've always admired but never could afford and still can't afford. So it's really hard to seriously try to want something that you can't get anyway. I mean, I could get it even if I could afford it and even watch it, and there's no availability. So to me, it instead of enticing me to chase it, it makes me want to walk away from it more.
I have a room full of bags, and most of my bags are Louis, and I'm just kind of over it this year. But what y'all think of the big riot January 6th this year? Oh, that's right, there wasn't one. Okay. Anyway,
we didn't have a riot. We had fires.
Not this time.
We had fires. We had fires, and we had Snowmageddon. I mean,
Snowmageddon,
Florida,
yes.
I mean, not Florida, but Los Angeles is still on fire. I'm just like, I keep looking at the news, like, is it still going? It's still
Steph.
going. I'm like, it's insanity. I mean, there's just a
Oh,
lot.
it's awful.
It's a
It's
lot,
awful.
you know.
Remember we were
And one of
talking
the,
about Benji's house burnt down. We were talked about
yeah,
that in the last live. He put up a video. He went out and showed it. He walked out there and showed it. It is truly gone.
yeah.
That's
And
true,
then
D.
there was a meme, or not a meme, but a posting on my Facebook feed that said, uh, "This will cost Americans money, not even if you're not in California." And I'm like, of course,
Yeah, of course it
idiots.
will.
I mean, because we are a country. We are not just a bunch of states, and we have a huge disaster in one state. We, as a country, will of course help that out. I mean, really,
And
honestly, what do you think?
California's GDP covers a lot of states that are negative every year.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, if there's this, of course, we're going to do everything we can as a country to help the wildflowers. And this is the same argument. People say, well, I don't know why I should pay for school taxes when I don't have children. It's like, because as a society, you want an educated population. It's like,
Not anymore. They
whatever.
want to take away public education now for some reason.
Well, they
I
think
don't
charter
know.
schools are better, and it's not. It's really not. Jen's saying the trend has been to charters, and then because it seems better, but it's actually not. The accreditation of the charter teachers are not the same as your public schools, and most people don't know that. And
Mm-mm.
then you go, and
Anybody
then
can
what's
teach there.
happening is
They can
people are
just
coming
have
back
nuns
to
teach you
public.
like Catholic
Yeah,
school. They can have whoever teach.
yeah. Dee said, if I want a cherries bag, I'll get the Coach one. Oh, so I have some tea. Well, not real tea, a little bit of tea.
No,
Um,
Betsy.
just it's so remember yesterday I was talking on my members live, and Saya was there, and Saya sent me a photo of the denim collection. You know, I always tell you this. If it comes out in the boutique, wait a year and it comes out in the outlet. Well, the outlet is getting a denim collection, and it's going to be the Rowan. I am so for this. I might even buy it full price. Oh, which is a terror. But I think this is going to be so popular, they will sell out. And I want the Rowan, the regular size Rowan, in the denim collection. It's so cool. It's my favorite C pattern for the monogram. Love it. I am like, and Dee Dee Bean is like, oh, I need everything. And Ed Braun is like, I need everything. Yes, a large denim Rowan. Yes.
Okay, I might actually get a Rowan then.
Yes, yes. Because the large Rowan is like a size 30 comparative to a 30C.
Right.
And but even the regular Rowan's just more useful because the zippers go all the way to the edge and over the edge, not just straight
Ignorance
across,
is strength.
you know? Charter school bites. If you keep the population under control, you keep them ignorant. Ignorance is strength. Yeah,
Yep.
I know, right? I know.
It's true.
I want a wallet to match my denim soft tabby.
Ooh,
I would love
yeah,
a denim
nice
Rowan.
little
I
zip
love
around
the
wallet.
size. Yeah, yeah. The denim is beautiful, and it's like that pretty blue denim. It's between the dark and between the light. It's right there in the middle of a beautiful blue denim, according to the photos. And I think last year they did a black denim collection. So this is the first time I've seen them do the Rowan in a denim. I am so for it. I am like, please, please, please. The denim, the Coach
Oh, that's good to
Rogue
hear, Aaron.
is still not Rogue. The Coach Rowan is still the reason why I love Coach. I have always loved that bag. I have to tell myself no every time a new colorway comes out.
I know exactly what bag you bought, Katie, and I should have bought that one instead of the little dinky one that I bought, but
Oh, but I like the one you bought. It's cute.
I do too, and it's going to be taken to Miami. So,
Yay!
because I walk there a lot, but yeah, I know what bag you got. It's the same one that Saya got.
Oh, Saya's bag's awesome. That's the Gotham.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
Gotham. I love the Gotham. The Gotham is, again, I really know my Coach outlet bags because I've always, the thing about Coach outlet bags is the styles hang around longer. The problem with the Coach retail bag, it's like a flash in the pan. They keep redoing it every 3 years. Just like, oh, there's a new tote. Oh, now we got rid of the Taya tote. Now we're going to have the Willow tote. Now we're going to have the Ace tote. Oh, we got rid of all those totes. And now we have a brand new one. It's like, y'all, at least with the outlet, for consistency's sake, they've had the Rowan and some of the men's collection bags have been pretty consistent. Like they're still there, always there. The Voyager, the Gotham is the retail. I think it's the retail version. But I like some consistency, which is probably why I love Dooney. Craig, hi Craig.
Hi. How you doing, Craig? Yay. Got them in my cart for weeks.
Craig,
I
I
keep
moved
wavering
into
because I hate paying full price for Coach. I am so with you, Steph.
Craig. This is my bag tomorrow. I put the wings in to
Yes,
see how
I
I
want
would
the
like it.
camo. I think camo for the next few years is going to be my style.
I love camo. You know I
Denim
have
and
a blue
camo.
camo. Have you seen my blue camo?
No, Arctic camo.
Yeah. I'll have to show it to you. It's blue and black.
I'm
It's
sitting here
from the men's
going
collection
through.
several years ago.
I had gotten these a few years ago, a bunch of little, but I think they're all dried out. I'm looking on the camera. That color's okay. But some of these, like this one, that one's called Birthday Suit, and I put it on my hands. It's not as light as I thought it was because I think it's just dried out. Anyway. Yeah, so Jackie, I'm sitting here going through seeing if what of these are dried out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually got rid of a lot of my Jeffree Star because they're too old now. They
Yeah.
do have a shelf life, unfortunately, and I've let them. But that's also how I found I don't like liquid lipsticks. I like Jeffree Star, but I really like a bullet lipstick. That's still my jam. I'm just old school that way.
Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome in.
Dee Dee, we were just talking about the denim drop. We're all very excited. We're all thrilled to get a Rowan and the denim because we all want one. We all want one. Yeah.
Exactly, Steph. That's why I think it's black and camo and jeans are going to be the style for the next 8 years.
8 years?
Uh-huh.
Am I missing something? I thought it would
Uh-huh.
be 4 years.
The whole country's missing something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
God, yes.
Well,
We all
I'll
need to,
be
we
here.
do.
You
We
can tell
do.
me I told you so.
I hope I don't have to.
Oh my gosh, you don't understand. I hate paying full price, even outlet full price. I might have to with the Rowan because I really do think though it's going to be a limited run and it will sell out. I do not want the Rowan.
But I don't want to yuck your yum.
Well, you know, Winnie, I'm not sure you're a Boston bag girl, even
No.
though you have that a gorgeous Gucci I want.
She does have the black and
Gucci?
white. No, well, yeah. Did she get a Boston bag? She does have the
Yeah,
black and
she has
white.
the mini Gucci from
Speedy
that,
though. She does like the Speedies. She just,
but
it's
that's the
never the
black
bag
pink.
of the
That's
day.
different. Well, see, here's the thing. She already has the mini micro Speedy. She has
Right?
all the little Speedies. Why would she carry a Rowan? It's not her.
Exactly.
Her name is Winnie B. LV. There's a
Satchel
V in that
girl.
name.
Mhm. Well, my video tomorrow is going to be about the bag I've been carrying because I just love it so much.
Which one?
I'll be much more exciting in that video than I am right now. I love it so much. I do. I really love it.
Okay, so what's the difference between a satchel and a Boston bag? I call them the same thing.
Well,
Other
a
than there's a
Boston
barrel
bag
shape.
doesn't have to have the strap that goes over. But once you put the strap on it,
Whoa.
it's a satchel.
Yeah. Yep.
One less person Dee Dee will have to tackle for it.
Well, see, the thing is, Dee Dee, you have to pick between the entire collection of which things you want. I just want the one thing for sure.
Oops.
So it's easy. It's easier. Satchel is like the Ace, Coach Ace. Okay. Or see, that's the thing. Coach Ace bag. She also has Coach Smith bag. That's what I'm telling you about Coach and their bags. They come up with a satchel or a tote bag, the field tote, and then they change it to something else, and then they change it to something else, and every time the price keeps going up a little higher, just a little higher. Creep. It's called Creep.
So I got this. I think this is a plastic bottle, but then I have this Jane Eyre. This is purple. And then I have this. This is my favorite color to write with. It's called Blue Black. And then I have a blue. So I'll be trying all of these in my art journal. Let me put it down before I drop it and make a big mess. Could you imagine? Ooh.
I used to do penmanship. I'm not good at it, y'all. I'm
Oh,
really
I'm
not good at it.
terrible.
But I always love writing with a fountain pen. Always make a holy mess. Always. Even with the self-inking ones, the dip ink. Actually, I'm better with the dip ink ones than the self-inking ones.
Oh,
But it takes so long
I
because I'm
ordered a
trying to concentrate.
pen holder, and it
Rest.
came
Yeah.
with a dip. I have a glass dip up in my pens though,
Mhm.
but they sent me a new dip, so I can try
Yeah,
all
my
of his
grandmother
inks.
used to teach penmanship because she's old. She was born in 1908, and when she was teaching school, people were still using dip pens, and they taught penmanship. And she had like 50 nibs just as a teacher. Teachers keep everything, and I still wish I had those. She had all the blank, for teaching. She actually made Jennifer and I practice our penmanship. I've always tried to emulate my grandmother's penmanship, which is also why whenever I come across it, I want to cry. So
Ink like this will last 1,001 years. And they're under 20, I know. Most of them are like
mhm.
5 to 10 to 15. They're in that range. So people collect them. And they're a lot less expensive to collect than handbags.
Okay, Winnie says my youngest can't sign her name in cursive. I'm teaching her. I think everybody, even if you can't read or write in cursive, needs to know how to sign their name.
Right. When our middle kid got his driver's license, he didn't realize that they wanted his signature. So they said, write your name. So a real big, what's it called when you're not writing? When you're doing those
Block letters.
block letters, real
Print.
big.
Print.
Nick.
Print.
That took
Yeah.
up the whole space, Nick. And then she
Mhm.
looks at it and she goes, no, honey, you need to put your whole name. So over in the corner, real small, he wrote Boberts. So on his driver's license,
It says Nick.
but that was years ago. That was when he
Mhm.
first.
Jeanette, when I was using, or not Jeanette, Jennifer, when I was using ink for quilling, I used an India black ink. Indian ink is pretty good. Most ink is a charcoal soot collection process. It's really very interesting. But this is also why I have a hard time with tattoos. It's like I need the provenance of that ink. Um,
That's the reason. Yeah, your hand will cramp up, but as a nurse, I have to be able to write all the time, and your hand will cramp up. Mine's cramping up now because I haven't been working for a few years.
practice.
But
Yeah.
that's why I'm doing all of the writing stuff and
But
getting
you
into
know, the
that,
scripting,
keeping practice.
writing in cursive is actually to be able to write quicker. That's why it
Yes.
came about. Script is to be quickly. I can sit down and write in cursive notes forever.
Way
Where
faster. Yes.
if I had to block write, I would never get done. Typing, that's different. But when I grew up, it was still, and when I was in college, it was actually not using a computer because computer keyboards made too much noise and irritated our professors. So they would
Yeah.
tell you, please don't bring your keyboards. Please
Hmm.
don't bring your laptops. You have to take notes and I'll give you slides. They'll give you the projection slides
Right.
later, but they said you need to take handwritten notes because they're like it's too disruptive to the classroom.
And I think
And most
that haven't
classrooms,
haven't
lecture
they
halls don't
they've
have the setup.
stopped teaching handwriting, haven't they?
Oh yeah, they have.
Isn't
They started
it's
back
an
again.
art class
No,
now.
no, they started back again. They started back teaching it again, but there's a whole generation or two that don't know because that penmanship is normally taught in the 3rd grade.
It's like we're performing magic tricks. Let's take sleep meds. I'll feel better. That's true. So Christiana is doing the 12-week year again, and that's the thing that's scrolling across the bottom. What time are you doing that on Mondays, Christiana? Craig, same. I have tremors. I really can't write at all anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Using my phone is a
Unfortunately,
challenge.
voice to translate or voice to what's it called, dictation.
Yeah.
um
9:30. She's trying for 9:30 on Mondays. And I'm going to write it down because I saw it earlier. It's in my text, but I'll still forget.
yeah, voice to text. Yeah, I need to start doing more voice messages over my. I'm not good with phone calls. You're like, Jackie,
Right.
you're on here forever. You can talk to air, yes, but I'm bad at phone calls. I'm not a good phone friend. I'm a bad phone friend. So I can do voice messages over my messaging system, and that's different. But when it's just like, pick up the phone, call somebody, I'm like, why? I could just text them.
Oh, that's
I
dry.
am just, yeah, I think what is that? What color is that? Androgyny? I hate the phone
This
too, Jackie.
this is called Tasty. Look how crooked it is. Ah. Oh, when I do my hair, I'm also gonna do a what's in my bag at the same time. So I'll start the what's in my bag with my hair this color, then I'll go put the thing. I hate phone too, Jackie. Let's see. I'm so visual, I want to see the other person. I flunked typing in high school because I looked at the keys and didn't memorize, had to take typing in summer school, cheated then too. So I hunt and peck this. You know what? I didn't have to take it in summer school. I remember the girl sitting beside me in high school, and we had never met before, even though we were in the same year, but we had almost 800 in my graduating class. And then I went to surgical technology school, and she was sitting at the table next to me, at my table, I mean. So that was pretty cool. This looks like poop. Because it's
I
coming,
like
it's
brown
coming
lipstick.
out chunky
Okay.
though.
Yeah, chalky's not good. Dude, if my RA
Because it's
I
old.
can talk for hours but can't type text very long at all. Yeah. See, Craig, just do a voice message and send me a voice message on my texting thing. I still can't touch type. I always have to look at the keys. I actually took stenograph classes in high school.
Many. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I wanted to be a stenographer. I wanted to be a court stenographer. I didn't have
That's
much
going in the
self-esteem
garbage.
growing up because my father said I was stupid. So I figured I would be a secretary
Yeah,
because that's what he thought I
that
would
was my
do.
mom. She
Uh,
called me stupid all the
Dad
time.
wasn't the best at encouragement here. He thought that if I was a woman, I could only be a housewife, a nurse, or a teacher. That's really all he thought I could do, or a secretary. So projection much, I don't know. His mother was a teacher, but whatever. So yeah, that's how I know that stenography and writing cursive is faster than block print. Um, Dee
But
Dee said,
nothing
"I'd much
like the
rather talk on
Breakfast
the
Club.
phone." Sad to say, summer school was nothing like that. Oh yeah, that's the truth, Steph. Breakfast
I
Club
took
was a
summer
myth.
school. I took summer school, and one year was like the Breakfast Club, and that was between eighth and ninth when I went over to high school to get ahead on one of my maths. And then we had to take American history. We had to take an American history, and so a bunch of us decided we would take it all during the summer because it's faster.
Yeah, it's a quicker class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the thing about cursing. Here's the thing. I saw this as a pin with a duck. Okay, so it says autocorrect. It's never duck.
It's never done.
Because whenever I write the word fuck in my
It's
text, it always changes it to duck. I'm like, it's not a duck. It's like, and I'm spelling it
I just
right.
leave it. I just
Any
leave it
curse
now.
word, any curse word you spell autocorrect or something changes it. It's like, thank you, censorship. Yeah, censorship.
Oh no, too
I used to
dry.
be. Yep, that one's gone.
Oh,
Um,
geez. These are all the same age, so I think they're all going in the bin.
I should have taken classes at the community college so I could have graduated high school earlier. Yeah, I would never redo. Jackie said duck, right? If I ever text you and it says duck,
It's
it
not duck.
probably means I meant the other word. Hey, what do you call it a click on this new vintage Speedy? Hey, would y'all click on this new vintage Speedy? New vintage Speedy. I would, but how gives it be new and vintage? Does it mean like new to me, vintage Speedy?
Hey,
You
would
know,
y'all click on this new vintage Speedy? Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means.
I think she's looking for a title for her video. You know,
Oh, hey,
actually
would
that
y'all click
blue.
on this new vintage Speedy? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
thank you. This is actually one of those North Face moisture wicking tech shirts. I had to wear this under my safety shirt for work in the field because it's long sleeved. I bought this when I used to do more biking. Like I actually used to exercise. And then my shoulder went bad and I need to now my back hurts too much, but I really need to get back into biking because it was the one thing I could do other than swimming. So I had a lot of this tech gear and it fits again. So here we are. Exactly, that's the
Steph, at
problem.
least it's
New
better
vintage.
than the business email I accidentally sent out to 300 people trying to refer to floppy disk and it autocorrected.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's Steph and her floppy
Where's this
dick message.
one time I was submitting my thesis as a review to every single person that was a graduate student at
Oh
the
no.
university. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I
Mortifying.
did.
Mortifying.
It was I was so embarrassed. I was deleting for days the people that were like, "Oh, I think you sent this to the wrong group." I was like, "Oh shit."
See, how that looks like poop. Okay.
Yeah. I like an androgyny is one of the colors that he makes that I like a lot. Um, I would call your video something the new vintage and say speedy. The new vintage question mark speedy. You know. But look, I
New
don't make
vintage Speedy.
thumbnails and I
Does
don't make
that mean that it's new to her but it's vintage? Or
yeah.
does it mean it looks vintage but it's new?
Well, it's a play on words, so I think the new vintage and then say speedy. But I think you have to be a break in there. I think there has to be new vintage question mark and then speedy exclamation point.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Winnie, I click on
Thank you
all
for
your
coming to
videos.
the meeting. I think that that's how that should be done. Let's check that off.
My meetings need meetings. It's ridiculous. Um,
That's how old I am.
let's
Hey,
see.
we've all used floppy disk in here. Okay, send a picture. My dad would tell me that I didn't love him anymore when okay. Yeah. Curiosity will get the clicks. I agree, Jackie. Yeah.
hmm I have had I don't know what is up with the spam bots. I've had so many. I've had to delete so many. Oh, buy my fake bag
Hi,
kit.
Melissa.
That thing on YouTube. It's like
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah. So many fakes.
It's like it's just gone through like we went through a calm down, and
Yeah,
then
I
all of
did.
January it's like bam, bam, bam. I'm report, comment, report,
I
comment, report, comment.
think
You know.
I think they really okay, here comes the picture. Okay, so it's a vintage bag.
Mhm. Well, it's like the frustration of calling everything leather. Well, leather. It's like that
Right.
leather comes from an animal skin. You know, that is a plant-based material or plastic. Call it plastic.
Do we have any wish list updates? Anybody?
I
Anybody?
think I do. I said this on my members live, and I was talking to Craig a bit today. I really think for 2025, other than the stuff I have on layaway, and I have a couple things on layaway, I want to get a crossbody bag to go with my Gucci totes because I like having sets. I like having matching sets because I don't use my tote bags as bags. Well, as purses. I use a purse as a purse, and my tote bags things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So,
was reading down here and I thought, what you saw my eyes come up. I thought you said, I like having sex.
oh, well, yeah, sure. I mean, there's actually,
I
but
was like,
you know, I
who
wouldn't just
doesn't?
announce that. I mean, there is a reason why it's like a pastime, and there's so many babies in the world. I mean, just say it. She says I don't
Okay,
have.
so
I
she
don't
just
have.
unboxed a
I
wish
don't have a.
list. Sure. She had a video
I
that
don't
come
have
up.
a.
She had a video that popped up while I was sitting here waiting to go live, and I was like, "Oh, well, there goes a Dee Dee video." So
Ronnie heard the same thing.
that's
I
what
have
she
a
said.
list. Okay, I have a list. Let me tell you what.
See, I'm not alone. I'm just saying what everybody else
Tell
thought
James.
too.
He's gonna blush.
I like
15
having
shades of
sex.
red. 2025 wish list. That's funny. That's funny.
Okay, all right. That's right, people. Context.
It's so funny.
Thank you, Katie.
So what were you saying about the fake comment things? Is just you think they just came back in January after, or do you think YouTube
Was it
helped
YouTube?
clean it up?
I
Well, I don't
think,
know.
girl, what up with that
Maya.
video, girl? I mean, come on, girl.
Okay, so Craig.
That's on my wish list.
See, it's still relevant.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so they found a workaround.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha out there. The anticipation. You may or may not have been scammed. Okay, that's a story for one of her.
Winnie. No.
Mm.
What comes to mind was a Mew Mew bag. a while ago that was fakers. I am so
Hmm.
nervous to buy stuff. Like, I have a couple groups where they say don't get scammed, and they'll show a bunch of different, like the fake Coach denim with the new Coach denim. That's why the Coach denim I will not buy pre-loved. That's one of the things I will buy from Coach, because that one's faked a lot.
They put that little YouTube icon before and
Oh.
after the kiss looks.
Yep. Yep.
I
I've
don't know
been
what
just
that.
deleting them. I go on other people's and report spam. Yes, everybody should.
Oh, that. Is that the Kelly story?
Oh, that was a different one. I
Oh,
don't think that one was actually fake. I think the problem was it couldn't
not
get
the F word.
authenticated because it was too special. Yeah. Love you, girl video.
Yes, stuff. It's exactly like that. It's like, and dude, dude.
He said it's been 6 long years. Yes, put that on your bingo card.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible, Katie. I think you can buy some.
Bro, that's a good one. Bro. Yeah,
Whoa, that's what
dude.
my kids are using.
I'm using the word girl a lot more too
Dude.
now, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should
Ah,
not, because that's gonna slip out sometime when it's not appropriate.
what's that?
Some women do not like to be called girl. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
How many
call.
men do you go around calling saying boy?
See, it's
That's
just
the
like we
difference.
don't do that either. And
Yep.
my generation called everybody
Bruh.
dude. It was
Dude.
unisex.
Yeah.
We would go,
Yeah.
dude. It's like we
Girl.
never, and this bruh, I don't like that. But we called
Mhm.
everybody dude, and you don't go calling any girl a girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than actual children. Yeah. So sometimes, sometimes I have a hard
The
time because I mean,
the homosexuals can get away with calling other homosexuals girl, but we can't get away with calling another girl, a woman a girl.
even a woman calling another lady girl,
It's
they can take offense to
disrespectful.
that, especially
Yeah.
in a certain age range.
Hey.
They hey,
Hey, you.
hey, yes, queen,
Yes, queen.
Dudette.
Oh my God, Dudette. Yes. They used to call us that every once in a while in back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and I've fallen
Mhm.
into the trap. I need to get out of it.
As a Southern bred boy, I'm just reading that funny. I
Mhm.
cannot break the habit of ma'am, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets me in trouble
People
all the
don't get
time.
upset with
But they really
ma'am, and
don't. Yeah.
no, they might
But
get
we're
a
in the
little
South.
roughly, but they're not upset. I called my guy bestie
Oh,
girl. They don't.
well,
Oh, see, that's fine. It's
that's
friends. With
fine.
friends,
It's
it's fine.
friends.
What I'm
My
saying
9-year-old
is, I'm getting
nephew's
into the habit
Riz,
of saying
Sigma,
girl just as
Gibby,
a
and I was
throwaway
like,
word
what
of
the fuck?
hi. So when I keep saying girl, I have to stop doing that, because what's going to happen is I'm going to say it to the
Call
wrong
me ma'am.
person without thinking about it. Just don't call me ma'am, or no.
Yes, sir, Melissa. No problem.
Wait,
I don't know what that
Riz?
means. I don't have any grandkids.
I have
Yeah, me
no idea
neither.
what Riz Sigma, other than it being a
Some my
letter.
comment and I can't erase it.
Sky Biddy? I have no clue what that means.
I don't.
I need translation.
Too many people now identify as other than. That makes sense. I'm really trying to be
Yeah.
respectful.
I
Okay.
have a hard time with they, them.
Charisma.
I really do. Because when you say they, I'm thinking of more than one. I have
Okay,
a hard
so
time.
we learned a new slang word. Riz is charisma.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Riz is charisma?
What is Sigma? Isn't that a fraternity?
It's just a Greek
Yes.
letter. It's just a Greek letter.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't mind. Well, you're in Florida, D. That's gonna happen. Craig. Bry hi. Okay, so yeah, being called ma'am down here in the South is gonna happen. Period. In a story. And I
yeah.
don't think that anybody who's outside of the I-4 corridor is going to care about who you identify as. They won't. No. Darling, honey, baby, sweetie, pisses me. It's like, bless your heart.
Wait a minute. Sigma means very cool, very good. Heck! Why can't you say very? I mean, really?
Sigma is also
A while
like a
ago,
type of
cool used to be the word used to be Gucci
get off
for
the
that's
term.
cool, very good, or whatever.
It's brain rot. Sorry, I'm old.
I like. There's a pin I want to buy. It says, "You have to excuse me."
Get a
The
grip.
1900s.
I'm 61. Of course, it's going to happen.
Well,
Well,
I don't mind being called.
I
You're
didn't
my
feel
friend.
offended when I first moved over here and I went over to the Little Roses that's in town, and they give a senior citizen discount on Wednesdays. And she said, "Are you over 55?" And I'm like, "Yes," but I was offended she even asked.
Okay, so
All right.
Sigma is the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet. That's all it is. And there's a constellation. It's a mathematical sum,
I know.
standard
That's why.
deviation. So I'm like, what the hell? And then actually, it said something else. It says, what does Sigma mean?
Okay. It's like girl or skibidi. Skibidi? Am I saying it right? Has no inherent meaning. It can be used as an adjective to mean cool, bad, or dumb. Dude, dude, dude. Skibidi? That's too many syllables. Oh, my mama. Okay.
I feel old.
Kids have come up with their own meaning for words. They always do. Skibidi toilet riz. Okay. Ronnie. Thank you, Brian.
In my life, I don't like the pronoun I use. I won't speak to you.
It is better. Hi, Craig. Ronnie, exactly. Hey, Birkin boy, are you okay? Well, damn. I'm
Too old for reprogramming.
Reprogramming. F it. Exactly. That's what. Remember we used to say that's at and it meant that's good. Bad. Oh, it's bad. Badass. Bad. Skibidi. Well, sky bye bye. Sky bye die. You're being OP.
You're being off. Duck, right? Duck. It's never duck.
Well, duck. Oh, what is Brian saying? I'm a tog, tough old gay. Everyone now is so damn weak and demure. Leave EDF alone. Demure. It's a fun word, Ronnie. It is.
Hey, I'm at the point in life where people get offended. I just say I apologize that you're
Oh,
offended.
sorry.
I didn't mean to offend you.
So
You know,
sorry.
offense is not given offense is taken. They have to be offended. I mean, I'm not purposely trying to be rude. You know. So what's everybody's week gonna look like? What's happening? What are you doing?
Miami to get my eyeball shot
Oh, when are you going down? Tomorrow?
Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm doing laundry and filming a video for tomorrow. I'll do
Disney.
it tonight and finish it tomorrow. You have to pack?
I don't even know what purse I'm bringing. Well, we don't leave until next week, but James, I can tell you, I have to do laundry and prep and
Thank you,
pack,
Saya.
you know. And it's like with me, it's like I don't know what the weather's going to be like. The weather's so weird here. And you'd think going to Fort Lauderdale, going out to like the Bahamas, it would be warm. But no, it's January. So I'm going to have to pack loungy clothes and then like sweatpants, you know?
Yeah, I know. But yeah. To go out on deck, you're gonna need, yeah.
Sweaters. But that's why we like that's why we like traveling in January. We don't like being hot. You know, we'd rather be cold. And we're not swimming anyway. You know.
Yeah, well, you're from the South.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna go swim, but there will be those snowbirds, going to ice dipping. Oh, if they open the pool.
We Mr. Pugsley and Miss Wednesday are to go see their auntie over in Rockport. So for 2 whole weeks, they'll be staying. We'll see how that goes. We already had the long powwow conversation that our dogs are pugs. You have to expect pug behavior. Saya. Me too. I have to pack for 2 climates. Yeah, 2 climates. Like I don't know what to pack for. I can either pack for it might be warm or it might be cold. The last time we did a January cruise, I had to buy a sweatshirt because it was so cold. You know.
Oh yeah. No. It's snowing in places it should not be snowing. It's snowing in Georgia. I mean, northern Georgia does snow, but I mean, not. Did you get snow, Dee? I don't think you're too far away from me. We didn't get snow. Okay, so I gave a little hint at Thursday about the time the bomb squad was called to the OR.
You forgot to talk about your crazy story next week.
I gave a hint that I was going to talk about it. Okay, so this is what happened. Oh, no snow there. Good. 2 inches. Well, you live in the snowbank. Another round of snowstorms next week. I don't know where you are, Steph. Do you know where Steph is? Okay. We got down in the 30s. Yeah, well.
I think she's in New York State.
Oh, okay. I'm just laughing. Snowstorm last night to leave my number back. Oh my God, that's too much snow, Steph. St. Louis, I'm in Missouri. Wow. The Bucks are playing?
Not New York State.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, so anyway, it was another one of those items, but this was a long one. It was like 8 inches long, and it had gone up far enough, and it was laying in the transverse colon again. Laying right underneath your liver and your stomach and your spleen and all the goodies there laying across. and it was on. So when this person was another one, because it's laying in the transverse colon, because remember, that's a low pressure system. Always make sure it's got a big, what do they call it? Nub, so it doesn't go all the way in. Anyway, so this one is on. I mean, it's loud. And it was one of those, those ones that are like that beige plastic, and they have the on and off like turny thing at the bottom. But this one took like D batteries or C batteries. And anyway, so it's laying in the transverse colon. So we have to open the patient who had been laying up on the floor doing Go Lightly for several days. And this thing's still running. So anyway, so this thing's still running. And when we took it out, our buckets don't get longer. They just the whole bucket gets bigger for a specimen container. They start out like really small and then they just get bigger. Well, the bucket we had to use for this, because of the length of it, was about this big around. So anyway, the doctor takes it out, hands it to me, and I go to put it in. No, he went directly into the bucket, because I remember the circulator saying, he goes, "You might want to turn that off." And she said, "I'm not touching that thing." And what we had in this particular OR, which I haven't seen one since then, what we had in that particular OR was a set of little doors in the wall. And then it was a metal box. And then on the other side of the doors was the lab. So it was real easy to take specimens, but this was a small OR. It only had 6 OR operating rooms in it. So anyway, it's like 2:00 in the morning when we do this, for whatever reason. That's how it always turns out, right? Because they don't bump the schedule for it or whatever, or I was totally wrong about them, because it was already in the transverse. They might not have had him up on the floor doing Go Lightly, which they do with everybody, but that's probably more like when they have it stuck in the descending colon instead of the transverse. Anyway, so she didn't turn it off. She put the container on it, slapped the label on it, she had called the lab, but nobody answered. It's 2:00 in the morning. That's usually lunchtime for the night shift or whatever. Anyway, so she puts it in there. Now, this is a metal box with metal doors, right? And she comes back around the nursing table into our room, and we're all just looking at her, because it's going, and it's like echoing all up and down the halls. And I'm like, so anyway, the Energizer Bunny. Oh no. Okay. So whoever came back to the lab who did not receive that call was too afraid to open that box, had no idea what was in there, called security. Security was afraid to open it because of all the noise it was making. They called the police, who in turn called the bomb squad at 2:00 in the morning to the OR. So we hear like the OR doors open, but whoever it is doesn't come in. They just go, "Hey, is anybody in there?" And it was the police department. So we're sewing this guy up, and the police department shows up for the bomb that was in the specimen thing. Oh my God, it was so funny. Anyway, so we came out, and I went out, and I said, "That's not a bomb." The nurse was afraid to go out, because she was the one that put it in there and then didn't tell anybody. They didn't keep calling, But anyway, so yeah, the bomb squad was called, and that's about all I remember of it. See, the thing of it is, all these memories, the stories that I'm telling you are so old. This is from like over 30 years ago. I don't remember who the nurse was. I don't remember who the surgeon was. I don't remember what the patient looked like. I don't remember who the anesthesiologist was. I just know I was there. And I remember the incident. And that's the way it is with a lot of these. Except I remember some of the people that were involved with the rebel flag guy and the brush. And I I can't remember who was in the room for Grey Poupon except for the nurse who was assisting. I remember who that was. But, it's been so many years on a lot of these. Oh, the color of it was
Why
the
did they? Why did they ask the people
beige.
that were in the OR?
It was the middle of the night. They didn't even know we were there.
Oh,
Oftentimes we could slip in and out, do a whole case and everything, and nobody would know we were there except wherever we got the case from, which was usually the ER. And the ER and the
hmm
OR would communicate, but then nobody else would know that we were there in the middle of the night. Oh, and just so you know, nobody remembers you as a patient unless you do something like really crazy, out of the ordinary, blah, 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 because we go from patient to patient to patient. By the end of the day, we don't remember the first patient. Yeah, this long too, D, that long. Anywho. And like I told Jackie, we have to plan at a time when I can tell one that I have to tell in a members live. That's way worse than these. Way worse than these. But I don't know when I'll run out. I'm about out of all of the ones that involve the transverse colon. Oh
you're so funny.
The Walden to Beavis and Butthead. It was pushed. This I do remember. I do remember this part of it. His wife did it, and he was married, and she was there.
Hey, I didn't get the snacks out. This is when you need snacks. It's like really the best.
I did get something stuck. I've told that story a couple of times. Oh, go lightly on the floor. Oh, on the floor is where the patient was, and go lightly is a drink. It's to flush things through. That's even creepier.
This is the fun part about being a co-pilot. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy sometimes. It's like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna laugh.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So I'll see y'all tomorrow in my video. Jackie, we'll see you on Monday. Tomorrow. Live, right?
we'll see what happens tomorrow at the office because oh my goodness. Lots to do. Hopefully.
Obviously not, because it was not attached to anything. And it was one of those, those cheap ones. Those, they're not meant for that.
It was probably hers.
Yeah. Classic
Okay, but
Chindu. Oh my God. Okay. Great minds. Do. Flush. Yes. Have a great Monday. See you guys tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning, Christiana. The only thing that has willing to take in 11 inches long is on a ballpark. It's all educational.